Yeah, we are live. I'm Naijha Wright Brown, your host for Naijha Speaks. We are live here at Drop Squad Kitchen in Wilmington, Delaware. I am with the fantabulous Queen Boss Lady Abundant Child. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you since when? The summer, last summer?
Since the fish fry.
Since the fish.
The fish was fried.
You see my face, right? The first thing she got me was this sea moschino. Can you tell? Can Let me tell you something. All I did was ask. I need some, to relax me, but also perk me up. And then she said, see my moccasino, right?
Like a cappuccino.
Like a cappuccino.
But it's sea moschino.
Talk to us about that. Why? What's so special about this?
Well, it's special because I don't know. It's kind of luxurious for me to go to a coffee shop and order an espresso or cappuccino, and I felt like it was becoming too much. It's everybody has oat milk and almond milk now, so you can get anything.
Right.
I was doing it a little bit too much. And I know that sea moss has at least 12 minerals. People say 92. No. It's like 12, okay? So, but it has the vitamin D that we need as women, especially when you pass the 40, you know what I mean? I'll pass the 40 line. I'm going closer to 50. So I need those minerals. So I add sea moss to it. I add elderberry to it, for the immunization, because I'm going to be drinking it every day. Immune system, not immunization. And we have moringa, which will give you your energy. But the way that I add you can use almonds, you can use sunflower seeds, you can use cashews, whatever you want to use for your milk, just some cinnamon and some nutmeg.
Look at that. I drove an hour and a half from Baltimore. Okay, it's Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month in Baltimore.
You're a Delaware.
I'm a Delaware needs a vegan restaurant week.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We need to make that connection because they have some spots out, and Drop Squad Kitchen is one of them. Tell us your story. You were just telling me that this is a nonprofit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Well, just like a lot of other people, I wanted to work for myself, and like a lot of other people, I created a job for myself. But within my job as a mother, I'm kind of like a professional mother. I have some societies and sisterhoods and rites of passage organizations that are integral to my family's upliftment, development, and sustainability. It's Girl Society, Order Mother Earth. And we wanted everything that we do to kind of be organized into some type of program, a government. I mean, this is what big people are doing, what the United States is doing. So I created everything, every single thing that we do. It's like a company. So
all the like me, my bunch of everything got to be its own brand.
It is.
Everything has to be its own brand, but you have that nucleus, the core.
So Drop Squad Kitchen essentially is like our Girl Scout cookies.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. That analogy. Why do you say that?
I'm saying that because that organization is a volunteer-based organization that is attached to a company, a money-making company that exists for the sole purpose of making the cookies that are part of their cookie program. So Drop Squad Kitchen is our food ministry, and it's an integral part of our family Egg Bay community program that is about the upliftment of humanity. So Drop Squad Kitchen exists so that we can use that food so I can meet people like you. We can use that food so we can bring people together, so we can advocate for social change. We can advocate for humanitarian things that can make our life better in this world, so we can uplift humanity. And I think we have a good product.
No, let me tell you something. Did I just say I drove an hour and a half? I haven't been out here since last summer, the fish fry. My cousin lives out here. So, once in a while I'm out here seeing her. But every time I come out here, I have to come to Drop Squad Kitchen. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's a no-brainer. Talk to me about the history, because when I first met you, you said your mother had an ice cream store here, right? And then I see the sign. I took a picture of the sign, more than an ice cream store.
Right.
Tell us that story.
So Molly's Ice Cream existed since 1985.
Wow.
This was our second location in the riverfront.
Okay.
We had one in the Shops of Limestone Hills, which is like Pike Creek area of Delaware. Mm-hmm. So we opened up this location around 20 years later from where I'm at right now, at my age. My mom was like, I'm tired. Retail, restaurant, as you know, is hard.
Yeah. 12 years at the Land of Kush. I'm ready. I'm done. I've been done.
Wow. That's crazy. I feel you because Drop Squad Kitchen is 11 years old this year.
What?
You were one of my major inspirations.
It's hard.
I used to be going down there and visiting the PLM stuff, and we always went to Land of Kush.
Yes, yes.
And it was just like, what is this lentil? I've been trying to make this lentil meat since I went down there. Like, yo, how did they do this?
You know why? Because we have to make our own, because now they have the patties that already, I'm not going to put no brand names out there. They're good when they're available on the menu, but you want to have your own. You know that. You want to make your own.
That's why I said you were an inspiration, because when I went in there, it was just like, the amazing sorrel, the amazing lemonades. Just everything was just laid out, and just you could just look at it. Yes, I want some of those greens. I want some of that cabbage. I need some of this barbecue. It was just it's outstanding. And so I was just, for me, when I had the opportunity to get this from my mom, because she was like, "Listen, I ain't just gonna give you anything.
Right?
You're gonna have to buy it." I was like, "What do you mean buy it, Mom? I've been working in here since 1999. I need you to pay this amount of dollars, and you'll get it back in your inheritance."
That's what we should be doing in the community. That I like that.
Me too.
Because my daughter, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to ask you for some guidance. I have an 11-year-old. I want to know how
she needs to be a part of the Girls Society.
Exactly.
I mean, we really have cooking classes for the Girls Society live here.
When?
I do them once a month, and live here.
I did not know that.
Yes, because it's private. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's why we're here on Naijha Speak. So you better be tuning in. I got comments coming in. There's people shouting us
Oh my
out.
goodness.
Let's do this. Mary Ellen from Rehoboth, Delaware. Have you been to Drop Squad Kitchen? Karima, you watching from Maryland. I hope you're participating in Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month. Hi, Tom. Tom is from Chicago. He always tunes in.
Does she have a restaurant?
Yes, it's
We're
called
at the
Drop
restaurant.
Squad Kitchen. I'm ordering
Mary Ellen State's coming here from the beginning. She's like one of our day one customers.
We're eating at Drop Squad when we come upstate for appointments. We love your food. Okay, shout out to Mary Ellen. Miriam, good to see you. Yes, the drink. Yes, it's a sea moss. I don't even know how to say it, but a sea moss assassino, right? I got it.
There's no coffee in it. There's no caffeine in it. It is straight nuts and water. Nuts and water make milk.
She's a
cinnamon, nutmeg, and pure maple syrup.
And just get this.
You can get it iced too.
I can get. See, you know what? It's worth the hour and a half drive. Trust. And it was raining today, everyone. I'm late. It's supposed to be on like 11:30. Yes, I'm gonna bring Greg some cookies. Absolutely. Here it goes. Dietrich Rush from Philly. Drop Squad. Good food. Shouting you out from Philly. There goes my girl Brittany. We was hanging out last Sunday. Peace, sisters. Two of my favorite restaurants in one spot. Brittany has a spot, the veggie table out in Baltimore, and she does the vegan block party. So let's shout that out.
I'm trying to be like y'all.
Yeah, Brittany's doing her thing. Who we got? I've been following both of you for a long time, and you're both awesome. Blessings to you both. Natural Girl 215.
Yeah.
You know what that is? We gotta find out. We gotta this is how we're making all these.
She got the LLC.
Yeah, good to know that. Look. Okay, we'll be all day looking at the comments. Let's get back to Abundance Child's story. Mm-hmm. So, your mom, you bought it from your mom.
Yeah, I'm still paying her. I make payment.
I'm gonna add you that. Look, they got a sign right out. We're looking at the river, y'all. Y'all got to see that. We're on the Delaware River, right?
Christina River in Delaware.
Delaware, the Christina River in Delaware. We're looking at the river, and then I look at this light stand, and Drop Squad Kitchen has a sign, a sign, vegan food, smoothies, ice cream, and shakes. The advertising is right there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No problem. So where are we at now? I know how it is to be in business the first year, the third year, the fifth year.
Thriving. Thriving.
How are you doing?
Post-COVID.
Yeah, did we forget? Some people forget there was COVID.
Yeah.
We got some folks out there that forget COVID happened and it's impacting businesses. Let's talk about that.
Well, when it first happened, we were thriving. I think because we were an early adapter. We were already on DoorDash, Uber around here.
We
Nobody
was ready.
Yeah,
You have to
nobody
get
was
ready.
doing the
You
vegan.
ready.
Nobody was doing the vegan thing really at that time. So people, then people wanted to get into healthy. So they're just like, yeah, they have the smoothies, they have the sea moss. Because remember, nobody knew what sea moss was.
Right. Everybody was coming with, like, I remember everybody was coming there and trying to sell us sea moss.
Yep.
And I remember I'm like, what is all this going on?
Right.
Talk about that.
So that's why we were thriving. But now, there was so much money out there that people were giving. So like vegan restaurants started popping up all over the state. Everybody's doing vegan, plant-based, cultural, natural, the stuff that we looked weird for. Like we were the only ones. Now we're not. It's like a trend, right? So basically the market is spread open. So within a 5-mile radius, it's like 3 or 4 vegan restaurants in Delaware, which is great. Hallelujah. More options. But for me and my family, it was just like, wait a minute. We're doing extremely well, but it's like a 30% decrease.
Yeah, I think across the board, everybody's feeling something. Again, there are more options, and folks tend to go towards, those meat-like options, sandwiches options.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of times, we're trying to put like the alkaline stuff on the menu. I know where we're at. Yeah. We can put it on there, and people like, okay, we don't want that. We want this.
People want the beef steak.
They don't want no
quinoa.
Exactly. So you
know,
right? Exactly.
Like, what?
Exactly. They want all of that. So you got a lot of these shops popping up with all of that type of stuff.
I've learned to be myself through this whole process. Because what I saw in 3 days, making my goal in 3 days, which is outstanding. Thank you, everybody who helped out for that.
What are you talking about making a goal with 3 days? What is that? I don't even know what you're talking about.
For the first time in 11 years, I was just like, I'm not able to make my rent. Like, I have other bills that I have to pay. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. I didn't listen to my mom either. Listen to your mom.
You hear what the sister's saying? You've gone through that too.
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing new.
Yeah.
Y'all think, this is an easy hustle.
It's not. We basically created jobs for ourselves. And I'm actually still in the business, so I can't work on the business. And even though I have some few safety nets, I didn't want to use those. So I said I have never taken a paid tax protection loan. I've never taken anything from the SBA, no federal grants, no nothing. For the record, I give. I was just looking at the Square reports and I was like, hey, 45,000. I said, I give so much. I said, I'm just, Most High, please, if I could just get 1% of what I give out. And then within 3 days, I asked the people, I said, listen, I'm having a hard time in the riverfront. I haven't paid my rent since 12/22 because I used to pay ahead of time. So I'm thinking there's credits, but after HVAC, after you call them and, you say you need this and you need that, or the fees that you have for just trash removal and stuff like that.
Right.
He was like, no, you're at like 12,000. I'm like, 12,000. Didn't listen to my mom. Trying to tell you, always listen to your parents. Don't kill the messenger. My mom used to always say, Abundance, you need to have at least $30,000 in the bank account for the winter. $30,000. I'm like,
that's just like your 6-month saving plan. You know how they used to tell you at work, like, make sure you have enough saved up for 6 months in case you lose your job or something like that.
But I'm cocky. I'm young. I know how to cook food. I feel like I'm great with people, and I'm a creator, a creative. That doesn't mean I'm great with business. So I'm seeing 30,000 double coming in every month. I'm like in Africa, Dominican Republic.
Living it up, just like you should be, because you need to rest.
Like I said, I work hard, so I play hard. But my mom, I didn't need to. I could have went to Florida right now. You know what I mean? I don't need to be in Africa for 2 weeks and shutting down the store.
Right.
So a lot of things that I learned. So anyway, I didn't have that 30,000 in my bank account. And I didn't have 15,000 in my bank account. So I was just like, let me just ask the people, because I need to think about this. Maybe, as we said, the universe is always moving forward. Maybe I'm fighting it because I never want to get any help from anybody because I don't trust people. I don't want people to know my business.
Exactly.
Somebody was like, is that your ego? And I had to think about it. And I just was like, let me just do this GoFundMe. 3 days, over $15,000. 3 days.
3 days. And why I'm here, I just happen to be browsing the posts, and I like to check on people and see how things are going. You was like, oh, hell no. I said, what in the world is going on? My sister. So I tried to get her on the show last Friday on the Black USA News because I contribute for them also, and then I could get get that in. I couldn't get the connection or the setup. So I'm here today because I want to show support, love for my sister in Delaware, Black woman-owned drop squat kitchen doing the damn thing, and we need to be supporting ours. You know, first and foremost, she doesn't ask for any. She just told you she doesn't ask for anything. This was the first call for help. We need to be supporting. So I'm here supporting through the platform, through Black Veg Society. That is my nonprofit where we're meeting people where they are. And I just got to do my little plug there, put my little ticker there. So you got to tune in to NaijhaSpeaks.com, subscribe, like, share, comment, support us, because I got to make trips up here and I got to buy stuff and I got to support restaurants and I got to put my time into exposing people. This ain't no, you going to pay me for ads. We doing this for free. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I boost these. You know, I got to pay, so people can see what's going on out here so we can come up and support. So please tune in NaijhaSpeaks.com and please support Black Veg Society at blackvegsociety.org. I'm so happy to be here. I'm looking at the menu. Talk to me about how you made this menu up, because I was like traditions and can you talk to us about what's going on with this menu, please?
I just
tradition.
I'm still playing house.
What is all that about?
This is my Barbie house, really. I love Barbies. I still play with Barbies to this day. If you notice, I got dolls all around here. I'm playing house. I'm playing house with y'all. Y'all are my best friends in my head. We had the kitchen when you're little. This is my kitchen, my drop squad kitchen. So basically, the traditions are our sides.
And
everybody else has sides. I don't want to be like everybody else.
Right.
So I had to call it traditions instead of sides.
No, I love it. It's innovative, it's creative, and it differentiates you, because I was like, what is this? It gives me, it opens the dialogue to talk to you about the menu and how it's created.
Which is also the abundance method. So Drop Squad Kitchen is also a school. You want to talk about the nonprofit? There's a little bit more information about that. We have girls that we serve between the ages of 7 and 20 that come in here, and I teach them home economics. And I actually use Elijah. I absolutely use the Muslim Girls in Training General Civilization class curriculum that I use.
You have to come up here every month. I got to bring my daughter up here.
I use that because they already wrote it. I don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Right. And you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You already been.
Yeah.
So
So we do the cooking classes and they have internships, and I allow them, like, where y'all want to go? Y'all want to go where? To Puerto Rico? Okay, well, we got to sell not cookies because we're not Girl Society, but we need to sell this many cakes or whatever it is that y'all want to do. And that's what we do. We just did our last thing at the Westin. They earned that. We did a girls' night in at the Westin. We were using red clay. We did facial steams. We did spiritual Oshun baths. We had a taco bar. And guess what? They made the food for the taco bar. They made the chicken. They made the ground beefless. They cut up the kale. They made the sour cream. And I sat there and I taught them how to do it right here. And then we had the sleepover.
See,
that
bringing the community, the young women together. We definitely need the guidance, and they're learning business skills. They're learning how to earn on their own, not this old give, and you're not working for it or earning it. So this is when I walked in here, and mind you, I was like, anxious because I'm like, I'm late. I was on a time schedule, and I'm like, you know what? This universe is this is how this is working. Yeah. I walked in here. The first thing I see is, who's that? The incense. What you?
I'm burning copal.
She's burning copal. I'm
and
so
gal.
into it. I'm like, oh my God, I'm home. I'm finally home. And it's
because I was feeling just like you. I was just like, take my phone. I'm gonna be late. Oh my God! I said, no, not today, because that's how energy is real. And so the negative wants to feed off of the positive, and the positive wants to feed off the negative. It's a constant rotation.
Right.
And I was like, no, we're gonna have balance in here today. We're dealing with people's food, and so again, all of this is the abundance method. This is what I teach. So you have to understand what the tradition is and what it means to the brand, the Drop Squad Kitchen, because we are our brand. So we need to be like earth candied yams.
Wow.
It's earth candied yams. We're saying that the earth candy is the yams, and it's sweet and naturally date sugar, coconut sugar. You ain't gonna give y'all no regular white domino sugar up in here. When you eat our candy yams, you will not get the itis. It's going to be like, oh, when you eat our macaroni and cheese, it's gluten-free, you will not get the itis. So it's important that all of these things are speaking moments, but it's also telling the history of our story.
Traditions. Greens are on there. The simple greens, the herb candy yams.
Why are they simple greens?
Yeah, why are they simple greens?
Because they're just very simple. Like, I want people to know that you can have greens that taste like they have hambox in it without doing anything. Like, except we use cold pressed olive oil for our greens. First of all, what makes our greens simple is that you have to really wash them. And that's where the detail is. It's in the cut. Did you get the stems and stuff out? Simple greens. So you cut them. Our ancestors knew that we had to cook those collard greens down so that our bodies could digest them. So they are very much cooked down, and we use cold pressed olive oil instead of fat, or as a fat, which also provides the texture.
Right.
And we're just using like salt.
I'm getting those greens today.
You are, yeah.
I'm getting those greens today.
Simple greens.
I'm getting the mac and cheese. I'm getting the wild rice. I haven't had wild rice in a while. So I'm getting the wild rice.
And I'm surprising you. I'm giving you some Hoppin' John chili. Because everybody makes chili with the black beans or the red beans. We're going to do our culture style and do the black eyed
beans. I know. Y'all wish y'all could be here. Let me look at the comments, see what's going on. Because what's that around her head? Okay. Miriam is asking, what's that around your head?
It's just copper.
It's just copper. Okay.
I love copper.
Okay. Does it do something for you?
I just felt like it looked cute today.
That's do you. You see,
I wasn't trying to be,
you. That's it. Do you and do well.
Yeah.
All right.
But I know copper is an amazing conductor of energy. This is my Ori. This is my connection to the Most High. So,
the connection to the Most High.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to put you in a box like you're supposed to follow some type of principles or doctrines or whatever. We have minds. We know what we feeling. We know when you wake up, what you want to do, how you want to look or whatever. But society puts us into this thing like, oh, if you don't look like everybody else, you're different and something's wrong with you and you're weird, you act weird and all this other stuff. Yeah. And see, I love people that are different. I love different cultures. I love being around that. You know why? Because I don't want y'all to be like me.
And you can't. I believe there's nobody with your fingerprints.
Exactly.
There's nobody with mine.
Everybody's unique, and that's what I love.
I believe that we're all one, actually. I believe that we're all one in different bodies. And our different bodies are based off of our different experiences that we've had in thought, mind, body, sound, and deed. But at the end of the day, we're all one because we all go back to the one. Ain't nobody here without a navel, and ain't nobody here not gonna die.
Exactly. We all believe
right.
We all believe red, but this, division or what they want us to believe. Everything is division. We went through the pandemic, the division, all that type of stuff. But we need to stop it. We all need to be banding together.
Sure.
Exactly. You two, oh, look at this. You two chime together like be cool. You make a lot more shows together. Because let me tell you something. I love attracting people that are on the same spiritual realm. It is so, and exactly, it is so important because a lot of times we're connected to people. Everybody ain't for everybody. Just put it like that. Everything ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't for everybody. So you have to know, and it's okay. That's okay. I still connect people to people that I know I don't gel with. Like, you know what? You would be great.
He's already on TV.
Exactly. So yeah, it's like, and I haven't seen a sister, like I said, in a while. And the last time I was up here, you weren't up here. Remember, I had all this stuff, and I was looking for something.
I was like in Africa,
the lobster main, the mac, or something like that. I was and you weren't here.
I was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, so yeah, you were gone. But I'm loving being up here. I'm waiting for my food. I came, like I said, up here to support as I should, because I'm supposed to be in Maryland celebrating Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month with some other restaurants. But I'm gonna stop by someone today, and I'm not gonna tell you who it is. You'll just see it in the video. I'm gonna stop by someone today and post that. But I had to come to Delaware, and Delaware needs a vegan restaurant week.
Maybe that was the purpose. We do need to do something like that.
Yeah, because you got You got Green
Green
Box.
Box. That's where I was.
I interviewed
But
him.
that's where I was.
Mr. Fly Yogi.
That's where I was.
That's where you were?
That's what I was drinking. That green. That's from him. That's where I was.
Yeah, you got Green Box Kitchen, and there's another one I have to go to Go Vegan Philly. I gotta go to both of those.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care if it's 10. Or get some other folks and put some plant-based options.
There's deli veg.
See, and you can have a party out here. Look, I don't know if we're gonna get this done in the summer. Maybe we can. I'm gonna talk to my sister, see if she want to add something to her plate. Or I'll talk to the brother, Mr. Fly Yogi. Right. Somebody from Delaware needs to be like that. That's the DMV.
Get it together, Delaware.
Get you on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Any more questions? Anything you want to tell the viewers out there? Anything else that you want to share? Your promo, whatever. Talk to them right now.
He said you're on late.
I know, right? Who said that? Well, I'm not supposed to be on at 11. I'm sorry, it was raining, and I'm on site. Yeah. I'm on site. Last week we would have been doing this virtually. I'm glad I'm on site. So that little hour, this is priceless. To be here in the flesh with the sister, this is priceless. So I'm glad that little hour don't mean nothing.
What's tell me a little bit. I know this is your program, but tell me a little bit about the Soul Fest.
Oh, she want to put me on with the Soul Fest. Yeah. Okay, a little bit about the Soul Fest.
Because I'm always intrigued by it.
The Soul Fest is now a vegan food and music festival. So we got over 5,000 tickets sold. Last year was a little different because it was a little. Anybody that knows about last year knows about last year and stays in last year. Okay. This year.
Oh, this is our.
I'm gonna show you all the food in a minute, so y'all gotta wait. This year, we're going back to West Covington Park on the waterfront, the new Baltimore Peninsula, and it's 2 days, not 3 days. It's because 3 days killed us last year. 2 days is August 19th to the 20th. We will be announcing performers and speakers and all of that in the coming months. So there's still things being negotiated, but those pre-sale tickets that've been on sale since October, that's going to be going away and the prices are going to be going up. So you're going to have to go to vegansoulfesttickets.com and get those tickets now before those prices go up. Because as soon as we start announcing stuff, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So please get those. We need sponsors. We're looking for sponsors. Shout out to Flip It. That's a new initiative being launched by the Better Food Foundation. They are our presenting sponsor this year. So we're excited to have them. Shout out to Collectively, one of our entertainment sponsors. And of course, Landa Kush will be providing the VIP experience. Shout out to Brenda Sanders of Afro Vegan Society, my partner in compassion, as we pull this thing together and celebrate.
You're such an inspiration.
It's August, so I don't know.
Just like you ain't doing nothing.
No, let me tell you something. But Abundance is shy. She is an organizer too. Like we need to get. Come on, man.
I'm just trying to learn from you.
Other energy up in here. We gotta get some stuff going on in Delaware.
Well, we got the People's Festival.
Okay, when's that?
Squad Kitchen. It is gonna be September 17th this year.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that on the calendar. We're gonna talk about that.
Tubman, Harriet Tubman Garrett Riverfront Park, where it's always been.
Okay, I gotta go to that.
Like 29th year.
Okay, I gotta go to that because I haven't been 29 yet. She the G. Sister's a G.
That is Mama Jenny is the founder, so I work underneath her.
You're working.
Whatever she asks me to do, I do.
There's gonna be a lot of offline talking. So let me talk about the food.
Okay.
Look at this. It's all about the food.
There's the simple greens.
The simple greens. Ooh, y'all can smell it. Y'all can smell it. I know you hate it. And then what we have here, this is the wing.
Buffalo Soldier wings.
Buffalo Soldier wings. Ooh, this is a way to close the show out too. Look at this stuff. These are the earth candy yams. Look at that, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. The wild rice. Oh my God.
Hoppin' John chili.
Oh, with the wild rice on top, right? Hoppin' John chili with the wild rice on top.
Look at that steam. It's food hot.
Look at that. And then I just love how y'all do this.
Mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese in what's it?
Cast iron.
Cast iron. Look at this. See, I know y'all hate it. I see it. I see it. The gluten-free cornbread. Yeah, I know. I'm eating good today, y'all.
Whole meal is gluten-free. This entire
the whole meal is gluten free. So for my gluten free folks, come up to Drop Squad Kitchen. Please follow them on Instagram at Drop Squad Kitchen. If you're in the Delaware area, around the Delaware area, passing through the Delaware area, and you're vegan, please stop. Tell them your hours.
whenever we feel like opening. No, I'm just kidding.
She's not lying. She for real.
I am for real. You know, be like, they said they were open. But we realistically like to be open 12 to 8 p.m. And there's no excuse. We are a business. We are a business. That's all I have to say. But we are a family operated business. So sometimes there's deaths, sometimes there's issues, sometimes we're tired. So 12 to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And every once in a while I open up on a Sunday.
Let me tell you something. Follow them. Follow me at Naijha Speaks. I appreciate you all tuning in. I love you. I try not to be late next time, but hey, you know, I hope the wait was worth it. I hope the wait was worth it. So live at Drop Squad Kitchen in Wilmington, Delaware. Tell them the address.
928 Justice Sun Street, Wilmington, Delaware, 19801.
All right. And on that note, whatever you do, have a great lunch. But yours ain't gonna be better than mine. Peace. I love that in the back.